Short video today because we've got an upcoming patch coming on Wednesday, and I think a lot of questions are going to be answered. So this was a screenshot. I think this is a splash screen that was displayed on marvel.com, and it shows two extra characters of Ronin right here and Mockingbird. So I do not know if this is going to be on the patch on Wednesday, so we'll have to see. I have not seen the kits. I have not played the characters. Do not know what that looks like. So that is very interesting, but stay tuned. Like I said, there's going to be a patch on Wednesday. I'll be live on Twitch when the patch goes down. Always a fun time. We got a note from the developers: Corbinite, Orb Fragments, and Orb Blitz. And I know a lot of people are like, the current Blitz that's running right now does not have the fragments, but the event is running. And I believe that's what this is clarifying. There was an issue yesterday with the Orb Assault Blitz, and that was the one with the premium orb. So the Red Star one worked, but the premium orb did not for about 3 hours, rewarding Corbinite Orb Fragments. The Voyage of Scuttlebutt event will be extended by 1 day and will end August 1st at 2 o'clock, which is going to be tomorrow. But the current Blitz that is running right now does not award fragments. This was a lot of players above level 50 participated in the Orb Assault Blitz during that time frame to receive compensation and progress in the event. So the compensation already came in. I got like enough for one orb. So the event was extended, not so that we could blitz more, but just so that they could issue out compensation. A lot of people were wondering why the event is running for another day, but there's no way of getting more orbs. This is just so that they could send out some fragments and it'll still count towards the milestones. Corbinite Fragments special card scoring method will not be available during this extension. Then also, there's a couple posts here about Heartless Doctor Strange, and there's actually a good response on this one right here, which I thought was very good. And I just want to talk about it. And first of all, I think it remains to be seen on how this is exactly going to play out. But stay tuned. There should be more videos and footage of how this is going to work out. But I just wanted to give my thoughts on this. Doctor Strange, the sorcerer, insignificant. How is Doctor Strange the leader of Secret Defenders when he got the Scarlet Witch treatment? Well, they don't make money on reworks. They make money on selling his characters. So that's why lore never makes sense ever, right? He's iconic Marvel character and the Sorcerer Supreme, yet in game he's more like the Sorcerer Insignificant. Scarlet Witch is so powerful just by whispering no more mutants. She changed everything, yet her rework was just terrible, and the only reason people built her is for Apocalypse. Otherwise everyone is still over a level 1, and that is exactly what people will do with Doctor Strange, because Apocalypse or Super Scroll will be the 5th instead. In Arena, I agree with this, but give Doctor Strange proper rework he deserved. Make him the Sorcerer Supreme they meant to use in game. And then this is kind of has a different point right here. Why is everyone saying Strange is going to be so replaceable? His Bluff Pips is going to be damaged. He can revive 2 characters, do team-wide heals on enemy turns. They double the amount of heals E4 and double the health and damage. Gave him respectable stat increases elsewhere. Seems like he could be a nick part of sustain for the team. I don't see why he's replaceable. The important should be keep the team healthy. If his charges come like his deflects, which it looks like they do, he'll stack 5 charges super fast. Gains a deflect per enemy gaining a positive effect. Seems like he'll gain a charge per enemy gaining a positive effect. Think of how many enemies give the whole team positive effects. It's like a free heal every time that happens, or like Darkhold when how low they get stealth. Someone gains taunt or anything like that. All free charges for Strange. I'm pretty sure you'll be reason this team stays near 100% once the health the whole match. Big heal from Photon once a match. I don't feel it would drop people saying. I feel a full Secret Defender would be better than Secret Defender plus Apocalypse. I think this is the answer right here. I just want to read this answer because stay tuned. I actually know the answer, and you're just gonna have to wait to hear the proper answer. But I'll read this post right here because this is an arena team, which means you're not likely going to be facing Darkhold, Red Hulk, or full Apocalypse for long. While those other members actually be facing Ring, shut down a lot of the value of his kit. Raise, kill, shut down, revive. So Black Cat's basic and ultimate probably going to be under safeguard from Black Cat, so that buff flip is poignance for when you'll probably want it. Given that they appear to be the damage, I don't see many occasions where you get much out of the double revive. Doctor Strange damage nor the multipliers are actually godlike, so pointing out that he does damage isn't really writing home about anything. It's like cheering Nico for having damage. Neither of them are the damage of their team, so it's not that important. But he's definitely a good character. Definitely be using Team in War and maybe Crucible. Doesn't scream arena character. Where you have characters like Apocalypse Scroll who have massive kits and do most of the stuff better by themselves. And I think that this right here is dead on. We will have to see. Next, I just want to talk about this because I think Bionic Avengers are garbage. Scopely did Bionic Avengers dirty and tech, and I don't think they're going to sell us a tech raid team anytime soon. I don't see that happening in the near term. Level 90 Bionic Avengers incursion raids, and I think like the resources that I put into them was a waste, and they are not good. And I want to tell you, my experience is that we do 1.6 every day, and we go to the tech and stop. And the tech is just not, it's just not, you just don't get through it. And Bionic Avengers are still between level 90, 93. LG 16 King is level 95, 17. Worth leveling up. 95 or better. Save gold and gear. Waiting for the hopeful tech solution. Currently doing incursion rage 1.2, but just get blown away continuously. I'm going to suggest to you that it's easier to do 1.3 and not worry about tech. Like, just, you have to, don't worry about tech. Tech is trash. And putting resources into tech. And when I do have to do tech, which is very infrequently, I do the 3 new Bionics, and I do Doom and King. So that means I use Hulkbuster, Viv, and Deathlock with King and Doom. But your alliance is better served going to 1.3 if you can, and not worrying about tech and upgrading the other teams. And just tech is a waste of time, and it's nearly impossible to get through in 1.6, and I just think it's a bad idea. Then also, I hate the 6+4, don't fix it if it ain't broke. Title pretty much sums it up, and they're making reference to the proposed Alliance War changes. Still need to get some clarification on how that's going to play out. Right now, you get all 10 attacks up front, and what they are proposing is getting 6 up front, and then the last 4 will come 12 hours later. And largely the feedback that I've been getting on the video I put out mirrors this post exactly. And this is about, they're changing the war from having 10 energy to start to have 6 at the start and then 4 more at 12 hours. And nobody seems to like this. And they said it's because they gave some reasons in the call that I listened to, but I really think it's about they want people to spend their refreshes and then have to refresh with cores, every 8 hours and spend their blitz credits. I think they're missing out on the cores from that, and that's the reason why the real reason they're making the changes. I could be wrong on that. And then lastly, there's not a lot of offers today. This is the only one that struck me as kind of interesting, and this is 2 Elite 5s and 3 Elite 4s for $5. They've had this here once before, and I thought this was pretty reasonable. And I also think this is kind of signaling that they might be moving on to something above and beyond red stars and dark promotion credits, and maybe blue stars are coming or something like that. We'll have to see. Let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye for now.